expand, explore, experiment. That's what life is all about. Well, for me, that's what life is all about. I'm expanding my consciousness. I'm exploring new ways of being. I'm experiencing new foods, new celebrations, new places to explore, and to become more comfortable in my own skin. Because it all starts, and we hear this over and over and over again from the great spiritual teachers, it all starts within. And then from that feeling of, I'm okay in the world. I have nothing to prove to anyone, including myself, and I'm comfortable in my skin. When we have that ability to rest in that. You know, I did a journey earlier today, and my guide, Athena, she told me that she sleeps up in the crow's nest of this three-master ship, and that she showed me how she rolls out her hammock, and she has this ability to sleep under the stars. So my encouragement to you and my encouragement to myself, and we'll see if this happens, is to find a way to sleep under the stars. How many of us have gone where we've completely disconnected from nature? It makes me nervous to go into the forest. It's all scary in there. I've heard that a lot. And it makes me nervous to go here. It makes me nervous to get off of concrete. It makes me nervous. So what if that nervousness, you know, if you've been with me for a while, what you've learned and what you know about me is that nervous is the same fear, nervous, anxiety, same feeling in the body as excitement. So why are we limiting ourselves by this idea that if I feel something, I see something, I feel something, the first response is fear. It's wrong. I gotta make it like okay with me. I gotta smooth it out. It's gotta be like this. Whereas we really have the ability to go, oh, that's new to me. I've never seen that. I wonder. But you have been trained out of wondering. You've been trained out of exploring, because if it's not known to you, if you can't smell it, taste it, it's a concept that's unfamiliar to you, oh, I'm not having any of that. But what if we now have this ability to have a little of this, a little of that? You know, since I was a kid, our choices in our food have expanded enormously. We have food from every single solitary culture that we can think about. You know, the other day I went to a restaurant and there was a beautiful Pakistani man. The restaurant is called Butter and Spice, and it's in Everett. And there was this beautiful man who was cooking for us. So I asked him, where are you from? And he said, Pakistan. I don't know anything about Pakistan, but he told me that they have some of the highest mountains in the world. And that the kind of cooking that he does, he didn't start out as a chef. He started out as a student. He was an exchange student here. He became the student ambassador in Washington, D.C. And then his friends invited him to come to the Pacific Northwest. He came, he saw, he loved, and he stayed. And I asked him, well, how did you get into the restaurant business? And he said, well, you know, cooking was my hobby. And now it's his passion, his hobby, his purpose. He was making 50 naans for a party the next day, 50 of them. And they were delicious. And he was exploring the possibilities of being an entrepreneur. Well, he was beyond exploring the possibilities of being an entrepreneur. He was an entrepreneur. So, have you ever had Pakistani food? Have you even ever thought about going and having Pakistani food? Probably not. So when we expand our consciousness, when we go, what's beyond a hamburger and French fries? Then what we find is there's a whole culinary world out there. But not only is there a whole culinary world out there, there's a whole cultural world. So he showed us pictures that he had on his wall of his village. He showed us what was on his heart. He was very kind and very generous. He made amazing recommendations that we followed. We could have gone, oh no, we don't know what that is. We can't have that. But oh my God, when you get beyond, I don't know what that is, and wow, I want to try that, then your world begins to expand. Your consciousness begins. And you get to this place where today I said to myself, today I will judge nothing. So expand, explore, experiment, because no, I just turned 77. One day you'll be there. And here's the deal, is that life is short. And if you put your arm out like this, there's a post, it's coming out soon, where this beautiful woman, all in flowers, all made in flowers, has her arm out like that. Well, guess what happens? Anything beyond that or comes up that touches it, it's going to be repelled. So soften. Wear soft things against your skin. Feel the breeze on your face. Touch things that you're unfamiliar with. Be willing to, first of all, look with your eyes, of course, smell with your nose, that makes sense, listen with your ears before you taste. And then have a taste, no matter if you go, ooh, I could never do that. I watch Josh Gates and I watch Albert Lynn and these amazing explorer guys. So what they have to do a lot of times when they get to a place, in order for them to get to the sacred place they're looking for, or to be able to travel on different lands, they have to go through a ceremony. And usually in the ceremony, they're given something kind of icky to eat. And in the ceremony, they need to be able to overcome their straight arm to be able to say and soften into, is my desire for that thing that I'm attempting to do greater than my resistance to even trying something, just because I've ruled it out, because I see it and it's like, ick, not doing that. We do the same thing with people. We do the same thing with events. Oh, I'm not going there. Oh, I don't want to deal with those people. But what if for just one day, or maybe just this afternoon, if you're seeing this today, maybe for just the rest of the day, I will not judge anything. Can you imagine? Well, actually put it into practice and then you don't have to imagine. All right, we're going to drum up some love. And you know what? It all starts here. When you love yourself enough that you're willing to take a risk. You're willing to take a risk because you love yourself enough that you don't want to miss that opportunity. Never pass up opportunities. And the thing about most of them is that if you are drawn to it, there's a chance that there's a lesson and a healing and a something for you to do in there. Like for instance, I will definitely go back to that restaurant. I will definitely take other people so they can have that experience, because so often we limit ourselves to maybe 5 miles around us and we go no further than that to explore this big fat world we live in. So get off your couch, try something different today. in our journeys, I journey with two other women regularly on Monday mornings. And one had a slide, so we're going to go find somewhere that she can slide. For me, I had fish that I was giving away. So today I'm going to go find a fish and I'm going to cook it and share it. So what is it that you can do today to expand your experience, to explore this amazing world, even if it's merely watching a documentary? So use your eyes, use your ears, use your nose, use your tongue, and most of all, use your heart, and see what it is that draws you in the direction of your desires and your destiny. All right, let's energize our hands because we're going to give away some love. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we are going to heal the world. We're going to heal it by connecting, first of all, with ourselves, our palms together, creating that warmth. Put your hands on your heart. Feel that on your skin. And now what we say is, I open fully and freely to give, accept, and embrace all the good the universe has for me. One more time. I open fully and freely to give it away, give it away, give it away. Accept big old bowls with your hands and embrace, put it in your heart, all the good the universe has for me. One more time. I open fully and freely to give, accept, and embrace all the good the universe has for me. Namaste, aho, bliss, and in case no one has told you so far today, you are amazing. Love ya. See ya. Bye.